afternoon. Welcome to Tribune News on Q, your go-to afternoon news source only here at Daily Tribune. We are now live at Daily Tribune's Facebook page, Tribune Now on YouTube, and at Daily Tribune Official on TikTok. And for today's headlines, President Marcos highlighted his administration's achievements, including the Sumbong sa Pangulo website, which has received over 20,000 complaints and identified 12 bid rigging cases in flood control projects. The DPWH allocated 2.5 billion pesos for its Upland Contra Baha in Metro Manila, covering 120 estuaries and waterways and the removal of illegal and poorly built structures. The Department of Health aims to screen 12 million Filipinos under the Philippine Strategic TB Elimination Plan Phase 2 using AI chest X-rays, rapid tests, and all oral regimens with a proposed 4.2 billion pesos budget for 2026. Senator Win Gatchalian-sponsored House Bill No. 4058, the 2026 General Appropriations Act, allocating 6.793 trillion pesos, 7.4% higher than 2025, to support national development and strengthen government integrity. About 36 Hollywood stars, including Cate Blanchett, Chris Pine, and Adam Scott, will meet Pope Leo at the Vatican to discuss how artistic creativity can promote human values. The Bureau of Internal Revenue collected 106 billion pesos from cigarette excise taxes and 2 billion pesos from vapor products from January to September 2025, higher than last year but still below the 170 billion pesos peak in 2021. Dallas Mavericks star Anthony Davis will remain sidelined as team officials review medical data to ensure he can safely return to play after a left calf strain and a dispute with his personal medical staff. Actress AJ Raval opened up about her family life on Fast Talk with Boy Abunda, sharing her experiences raising 5 children and the support she receives from her family. Today is the 13th of November 2025, Thursday, and I'm Chynna Basillaje bringing you today's top stories. Let's get started. President Ferdinand Marcos Jr. delivered a report on his accomplishments and ongoing government action since his last SONA in July. He highlighted the success of the Sumbong sa Pangulo website, which has received and reviewed over 20,000 complaints on substandard or ghost projects. The president updated that 12 bid rigging cases have been identified, including those involving St. Timothy Construction and Wawaw Builders. Authorities are intensifying their crackdown on anomalous flood control projects, with arrests expected before Christmas. Marcos added that investigations continue and more irregularities are being uncovered. No charges have yet been filed against former Ako Bicol Representative Zal Dico. And the Department of Public Works and Highways has allotted 2.5 billion pesos for its Upland Contra Baha program in Metro Manila, Secretary Vince Dizon announced. Dizon said the fund, sourced from agency savings, will support flood prevention projects over the next 9 months, covering around 120 estuaries and waterways in the Greater Metro Manila area. He also revealed that some illegal and poorly designed government-built structures have worsened flooding and will be demolished. The initiative follows President Marcos' order for a whole-of-government effort to clear and clean waterways to prevent severe flooding. The Department of Health aims to screen 12 million Filipinos nationwide under the Philippine Strategic TB Elimination Plan Phase 2, 2025 to 2030. The DOH proposed a 4.2 billion pesos budget for tuberculosis services in 2026, up from 2.6 billion pesos in 2025, following President Marcos' directive to prevent and treat TB. Health Secretary Chodoro Herbosa said ultra-portable AI chest X-rays, rapid tests, and an all-oral regimens are being used to detect and treat cases faster. Community information campaigns and multi-sectoral programs will continue. TB remains a leading cause of death in the Philippines with around 98 lives lost daily. And Senator Win Gatchalian sponsored House Bill number 4058, the General Appropriations Act of 2026, during the Senate plenary on Wednesday. The proposed national budget amounts to 6.793 trillion pesos, 7.4% higher than last year or an increase of 467 billion pesos. Gatchalian said the budget aligns with the president's Philippine Development Plan and reflects the nation's priorities. He emphasized that it serves as an instrument for national development and restoring government credibility. The Senate Finance Committee chair called for principled governance, stressing that progress without integrity is hollow, and urged lawmakers to work together for the Filipino people. And for our international news, about 3 dozen Hollywood stars will meet Pope Leo at the Vatican this Saturday, the first U.S.-born Pope the Vatican announced Monday. Among the attendees are actors Kate Blanchett, Chris Pine, Adam Scott, Alison Brie, Dave Franco, and Viggo Mortensen, as well as Oscar-winning directors Spike Lee, George Miller, and Gus Van Sant. The Pope aims to explore how artistic creativity can support the Church's mission and promote human values. The event, organized by the Vatican's Culture Office as part of the Holy Year, follows a 2024 gathering hosted by Pope Francis for U.S. comedians. Former BIR Commissioner Romeo Lumagi attributed the increase to intensified enforcement and nationwide raids. However, House Ways and Means Chair Romero Kimbo noted collections remain below the 170 billion pesos peak in 2021 and raised the need to revisit the sin tax law. Both Lumagi and Kimbo agreed on simplifying the tax system and imposing a unitary tax rate on vape products to prevent loopholes. Meanwhile, the Philippine Stock Exchange Index rose by 24.19 points to close at 5,738.21, up 0.42%, while the all shares gained 16.47 points to 3,515.34. Sectoral indices were mostly higher, led by services up 2.20% and mining and oil up by 2.18%. Financials, however, slipped 0.78%. Among the most active stocks, Globe Telecom jumped 6.06%, while Philex Gold advanced 5.28%. ICTSI climbed 1.99%, but BDO and SM Investments dipped 1.43% and 0.36% respectively. Now for our sports news, Dallas Mavericks star Anthony Davis will remain sidelined until team governor Patrick Dumont reviews medical data confirming it is safe for him to play. Davis, a 10-time All-Star, has been out since October 29 with a left calf strain and is listed as questionable for Wednesday's home game against the Phoenix Suns. The 32-year-old has missed 7 straight games after a disagreement arose between Mavericks and his personal medical staff on whether he should play. Davis has played only 5 games this season, averaging 20.8 points and 10.2 rebounds. His injury history continues to limit his availability. And for our entertainment news, actress AJ Raval opened up about her personal life on Fast Talk with Boy Abunda. She revealed she has 5 children, including a daughter Ariana and a late son Aaron, and 3 children with partner Alger Abrenica, Aikina, Jr., and Abraham. AJ shared that her kids have bonded with Alger's son from a previous marriage. She credited her family's support for helping her navigate motherhood despite public scrutiny. AJ said she spoke out for peace and freedom for her children. Fans and peers have praised her honesty, marking a new chapter in her life as a mother. And for this afternoon's trivia, Katribu, did you know on November 13, 2015, Paris experienced a series of coordinated terrorist attacks by ISIS targeting the National Stadium, concert halls, restaurants, and streets. The attacks tragically claimed around 130 lives and injured hundreds, leaving a lasting impact on global security measures and highlighting the ongoing fight against terrorism. And now for our viral story, a video uploaded by actress Liza Soberano has taken TikTok by storm, racking up 22.4 million views and 3 million likes. In the clip, Liza can be seen dancing to Ariana Grande's hit single Bloodline, and fans and netizens alike were captivated by her charm and effortless moves. That's all for now. Join us again at 4:30 p.m. still here on Daily Tribune's Facebook page, Tribune Now on YouTube, and at Daily Tribune Official on TikTok. Once again, I'm Chynna Basillaje, and this has been Tribune News on Q.